In the county of Warwickshire, England, there is a prestigious education establishment known as Rugby School. In the school grounds is a statue of a boy running with a ball, and a plaque reading, "This stone commemorates the exploit of William Webb Ellis, who, with a fine disregard for the rules of football as played in his time, first took the ball in his arms and ran with it, thus originating the distinctive feature of the rugby game." Indeed, today the Men's Rugby World Cup trophy is named the Webb Ellis Cup, yet evidence is extremely strong that the story is simply a myth. If so, who did invent rugby? Answer: the Cornish, of course, and here's why. Way back in Shakespeare's days, Cornwall had a high sheriff named Richard Carew, who travelled widely through the county and in 1602 published a survey based on his experiences. In one section he describes a game called hurling to goals that he found to be popular in the eastern half, bordering on Devon. Apparently, a match could take place as part of celebrations for any event, such as a wedding, when guests would take on all comers. The pitch would be up to roughly 70 yards long. A goal at each end was set at 8 to 10 feet wide. Participants could be up to 30 in number, divided into two teams. Each team would supply a stopper hurler to guard their goal, and the rest would line up against each other at the halfway point, each man having been given an opposite player to mark. The game would begin by a spectator throwing the ball into the midst of the waiting teams. The first person to get hold of the ball would attempt to run for the opposing team's goal, but would immediately be tackled by his mark. His defence would be to punch his mark in the chest, called butting, and move on to the next opposing player if successful. Alternatively, he could dive to the ground or cry hold, that is to yield, and pass the ball to a teammate. But there were many laws to be observed along the way. For example, play was one-on-one only, and I particularly like Richard Carew's reference to forward passing, that a player must deal no fore-ball. That's to say, he may not throw it to any of his mates standing nearer the goal than himself. I mean, if those words don't establish that Cornwall's hurling to goals was the forerunner of rugby, then I'll have to believe that young Webb Ellis really did start it all instantly. What do you think?
Going up Camborne Hill coming down, going up Camborne Hill coming down. The horses stood still, the wheels went around, going up Camborne Hill coming down.